ADHD chick, whatever her name is, don't ever come in my DMs. Do not come in my DMs trying to defend somebody that doxed me that I don't even freaking know. Like, go away. Mallory, I know it's you. Stop. You sound really like a loser, even more unhinged. The fact that you're talking to me in third person when it's you trying to convince me that you're not a bad person and that people are doing things. I did nothing to you. You doxed me for no reason. Stop coming into my DMs like a weirdo as a third person talking about yourself. It's stupid. It's unhinged. Go get like an intake eval from like an inpatient section. Let real professionals help you. And when you get out of your inpatient, if they decide that that's appropriate for you, then go for serious long-term intensive outpatient as your second round. And then when they deem that that's good enough, then go to the third. But don't come in my DMs telling me about yourself in third party. It's such a loser thing to do.
Okay, Liz.
And stop harassing Megan, y'all. Come on. She don't bother nobody.
Yeah, she's just in my DMs since yesterday, like sending me things. And it's just literally like the dumbest thing. So, Manda Panda, go screw yourself. Don't contact me. Don't send me messages. I'll learn how to, I have to just find where the block thing is. I will block you. But don't ever come to me with anything that you would ever think I would sympathize with Mallory. Never. And that goes for anybody. Do not.
Megan, if you click on the three dots, it will pull up, or like it's a curved arrow at the top of the profile. If you click on that, it'll say block and you can hit that.
Perfect. I'll do that today. I literally try to handle it with class and grace like the first two times, but speaking in third person. Now she's just getting me angry. So, and I don't ever talk about people, but this is to the point now, like, it is not okay. And I don't have to stay silent because I didn't do anything wrong. Like, you need to shut the hell up and leave me alone and mind your business.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
T, I found the video from last night, from the live when Stephanie and them went in there. I want to play just a little clip when you get through, just so we can hear what she was saying, trying to defend the situation.
Okay.
Stephanie, there's
You're welcome.
I don't even know if I want to voice my concerns because here's my thoughts. You ask for them, so I'm going to give them. This is complete horseshit. If you Google micro penis,
Do y'all hear this shit?
that will come up on your Google. You do not have to open that blurred image, nothing. It's right there.
Oh my God.
You do not see a face. You do not see nothing. Gotcha. What Shannon did was she did nothing wrong. Gotcha.
Yeah, Shannon did nothing wrong.
Exploitation, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's what I just sit here and tell my husband. She hired a fucking
This
attorney.
is Stephanie talking, leather and lace.
That is not what fucking happened.
That's a lie.
So Leather and Lace sent it to
You
Shannon.
have people over there going, oh, she's a horrible human. She showed a child. How do we know it was a child?
It wasn't. It was little people. I say, in my opinion.
What?
No, y'all. This was Sweet Briar Creek's live, y'all. Her, Bernadette, and somebody else. This was this morning at 3 a.m.
Makes me look at them some sort of way because how do you know it was a child?
They always be doing this shit at the butt crack of dawn when nobody's awake.
No, how do you know all this?
Exactly.
So, yeah,
Where's your mind?
Yeah. And they're saying, for 500 people to go and report her and call her local police. Yeah, I've said the fuck out of every one of them.
Yep. They're sick.
That's okay, because honestly speaking,
What she did was not wrong. I don't give a damn what anybody says, and I will stand firm on it. She did not do anything wrong.
Yeah, I didn't actually see what got put up there because I was, doing my thing.
This live is on YouTube.
I was in there.
This live is on YouTube. The whole live is on YouTube. You can go to TikTok Window Liquors. TikTok Window Liquors.
But I was on the phone, so I was not watching. And she sent me the images, and I'm like, The fuck is that?
But her husband
Because
was in the comments.
I didn't even know what it
That was her.
And and then I go to Smashley's live and this is serious. Report this.
Thought I seen her in Smashley's live last night.
You said
Because
it.
she simply Googled micro penis.
No, she
Yep.
did not.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
She said ain't nothing wrong with what Shannon did.
For showing like the whole nine, like it was like something somebody drew and it says, proud owner of a micro penis. It wasn't a body part. I mean, it was like, but like I'm not, this is like mind blowing to me.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
How did you get a hold of that image? You just did a Google search? Or?
Just a Google search. And some of those Google searches, you have to like click on the picture to unblur it, because
Hold on, I might be confused. You say I need that for promoting CP. I'm a bitch. Hold on.
What?
Is you from? Because I said no problem, but I had to scroll back up. Can you elaborate on what you mean by you need that for promoting CP? Because I don't want to say the wrong thing. Because I know the comment might be. Can you elaborate on that?
Anyways, what Kelly said was a big old fat lie. Because she was in the comments and said, oh my God, it was a button.
We know. I saw that. We was reading the comment.
Secondly,
Okay, sure. Okay.
no, it does not. It does not bring up a child whenever you Google that.
Hold on. Let me finish playing. Hold on, baby.
Okay.
Hold on.
could be sensitive information, of course.
Right. I get that.
But these are not sensitive images or nothing. She didn't have to. They're making a mountain out of a molehill, and it needs to stop. They're far-reaching.
And tell Dalton when they had Florida man's penis on that screen, it don't matter. It was still porn. Period. It ain't no fucking if it was this or that, it was fucking wrong. It was fucking corn. Period.
What I'm saying. And then you have an unhinged person calling the police on live? Like, the fuck?
Who called the police on live? See, I missed all.
Mikey did.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
you can
okay.
think what you want to about me. At this point, I don't care. But what she did was not
It don't
wrong.
matter if it
She
was
simply
blurred or
Googled
censored.
a
It
couple
never shouldn't have been
images
put on the screen,
and,
Miss Sherry.
quickly showed them.
Come
and
on
just
now.
Took it away because she didn't want to get nannered. And neither one of the images show anything.
All right.
So now we need to.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, but I thought you didn't see anything.
I'll say it to Dalton if he comes over here. What irritates me is Dalton's over there going, did it go too far? Yeah. But you was in a fucking box kicking it up, buddy.
What?
Well, you can share it to him. He's more welcome to come over here.
And that's just what I don't agree with. I was on the phone with a person. So, I mean, I was in the live, listening to the live, but I wasn't watching the screen.
Right.
So
And
she
then all of a
was
sudden
in
the
there,
shit
me
went to
mom.
hell. And I was like, what in the hell?
How does Stephanie
Yeah.
know if you Google that phrase that the pictures will come back blurred?
A good point. That's a good point.
At the beginning, I think I'm not for sure, but I can scroll back to where she first started it. I don't know if she said she sent them or something, but I think they knew about it. But
Oh, I don't remember. I remember someone saying that they knew something about it, but it doesn't matter because whoever is sending the actual video footage to the police knows how to Google reverse search. They're the ones that can do it. And if it's not a child, then it's not a child.
hold on, I just thought about it. Let's not forget Leather and Lace is the person that posted Muffins Man Kid. So let's not forget all of these people run to fucking hell.
Bingo.
That's right. Hey, Miss Unknown, I was not condoning that behavior. What I'm saying was Stephanie said it wasn't sensitive material. And I said
Give me share. I guess.
if it was selected and blurred, it was sensitive and censored.
Yeah.
So,
I got you, Miss Sherry. Miss Sherry
Okay.
had cleared it up for you down there. Thank you. I was just making sure it's okay. Boy.
that's
Yep.
good.
Can I put a PSA out real quick? Y'all do not share that video or images between each other. The only one you should be sharing it with is the police because it is illegal to receive or send that, and you can get yourself in trouble. If you need it, find it the way these people are finding it on people's pages. Do not send it to each other. Do not get yourself in trouble for this. Thank you.
I just wanted to say it's crazy to me when she said that we're making a mountain out of a molehill or whatever, right? I just want them, if they're listening, I want them to know that because of those images that were shown last night, I've had at least 4 or 5 people message me upset because of how triggered they were. And I know it's not anyone else's place to tiptoe around anyone's triggers, right? But just like you want us to be cautious of your mental health and your triggers, and you want us to stop doing this because of your mental health, but yet you are hurting people who were just listening.
Correct.
And then it's crazy for them not to think, especially us. They know how, and they watch us and they be around. So they know certain shit we gon' speak up about. We speak up about a lot of shit, but like kids and corn and shit like that, because we don't post it over here. They can say what they want to say about our side, but they cannot say that this the type of nasty stuff we do, because nobody over here does that as I know of. I ain't seen nobody do it.
And not only that, but
ankles, but not no kids.
But like, I can't imagine, like, as a parent, right? Like, let's say that this parent, whoever she showed, right? Let's say the parent doesn't know that this picture's online, right? And Shannon's just out here grabbing pictures and showing it to more fucking people.
Right. And that's not cool, like you said, because what if that is somebody's actual child and you exploiting their child on her like that? That's not fair.
Can we all agree? Like, anytime we've all used Google, anytime you go to Google something, all like 10 or more sites if pop up, and you choose which one you want to click on to go see.
Mm-hmm. But who would think to Google search an image of a fucking child or a penis or anything to that effect? Like, I don't come. I mean,
and how would you know? How would you know what website to go to get CP?
Correct. Exactly.
Like, I mean, she did. You listen. Look, I love to watch porn. I'm not even gonna lie, but I could not tell you where. It doesn't cross my mind, and I couldn't tell you the site of where to go to get that because they're not on those sites. You know what I'm saying?
What you said too, Tall, because there's certain corn sites that you can't even pull up through like Google and stuff like that. So you're exactly right. You got to know where to go look for this stuff. And
that was probably TMI, but I'm just saying.
No, Too Tall, you're right, and you're grown.
I mean, however they doctored the words and what they put in there to put that in there, no. If you just actually look up what you just said, no. That does not pull that up.
I'm going to finish playing the rest of Stephanie so y'all can hear that y'all did. And I know goddamn well Holly Nightberry involved in this. So Holly Nightberry, you was upholding it too because you was in Sweetbriar Creek Live last night too with it. So we got Sweetbriar Creek, Bernadette, Sassy Assassin, Holly Nightberry. Oh my God. Our Sassy Assassin is Leather and Lace. She was on that page. Okay, got you. She was okay. She was on her other page.
Right, honey. I've got a list.
I'm taken away. It's like it goes just too far sometimes. And then we have to like back up one.
And if y'all think back, Sweetbriar Creek is not innocent. When we was having those real hectic back, when we was having those lives a couple of months ago, Sweetbriar Creek was in on them racist comments. She was one of the people talking about I need a translator, and she was sitting around with the Rosetta Park and Rosa Park coming. She was in those lives. I posted a picture of her on my page one day because she had pissed me off so bad. So let's not forget she's been around too, and she's been playing a part in this shit too.
That's right. Absolutely, you're right.
On this app is the TikTok police. The judge, the jury, the trial, whatever.
That's on live right now.
You can.
I already know Forever Grateful. Leather and Lace said it too.
And at the end of the day, it's not going to matter. But who the fuck are you people to sit and try to, like, your little group is judging everybody.
I think everybody over here standing on their own because I ain't in no group. I don't know about what y'all.
You don't like that person? I mean, yeah, we're aware of that. We're aware.
No, this is not live right now. This was at 3 a.m. this morning.
Sweet cheeks. Yeah, exactly. We are aware of that. And I will push And I will make sure I tell Shannon when this all comes back to being false,
Sweet
make sure you
cheeks in the
get every
comments.
single person's name and you sue the fuck out of them.
Ooh, y'all
Oh, leather and lace. Put
All
you
right.
on the list for visitation.
y'all are getting sued. All of y'all getting sued. Y'all better get ready for it. Lawsuits coming.
Put some money on Shannon's books, leather and lace.
Oh, she said, hold on. Let me let y'all hear that. Hold the fuck on. Listen, y'all.
Where you get every single person's name and you sue the fuck out of them. Right.
Listen.
And what she did was not CP.
It was not CP. It was not child porn.
That are saying that it was a child. Nobody knows if it was a child or not. How do you know it was a child?
My God.
Obviously, you do.
It looked damn real. It looked animated. I felt like Shrek. Yeah, so.
Right. If it wasn't kids or none, why would they be suing people? Exactly.
It was a button. Like, yeah, so I don't care.
So, Shannon, did you say you tried to
away from how
underline
they feel
yourself?
about Shannon, but let's really sit back and think about everything that another person has done by putting out there. But that was okay. Right.
Conversation that Leather had, I don't know how long ago it was. At first she didn't have a job, but then she had a job, and she works all the time and works at night sometimes if needed, that she's just too busy for TikTok drama. And then when Bougie was talking shit about her at 3 a.m., somebody got her out the bed and called her. But it seems that her and Zaddy kind of be everywhere watching everything. How they got that kind of time? I'm confused.
Well, y'all better get ready because Shannon is.
And it is not illegal to make a police report, include the evidence that you see as a crime. That's not against the law.
But it's so funny, Retina, because I done heard every other day how they got police reports on people. Bernadette she taking half the TikTok report. Shannon, she taking Mikey to court. She just got a restraining order on him. Then these lies, and you write down each and every last one of their names. So yep, she was up all night talking.
And the police isn't gonna give you a report of who made a police report against you. They're not gonna give you a list of here are all the names that sent us information about you. That's also not how that works. But I mean, what do I know? I'm just a criminal.
But it's not. It's she did nothing wrong. Her friend said that's her friend, and she's riding with her. And y'all were wrong for what y'all did and smashed Lee's life.
I'm like, I don't have like enough faith in the system, but wouldn't that just be some fuck shit that she sat on here for a fucking year and tried to dog anybody with a criminal record, and that bitch ass turns from a fucking CEO to a fucking inmate herself and had to register as a sex offender? Wouldn't that be some fucking karma played out? Because guess what? All of those things could be possible.
Right.
If the law is upheld in the aspect. But also, what would I know? Because Shannon, I can guarantee you by the way you run your mouth as being a CO that you would be the first one screaming to put yourself into protected custody with all the other fucking kid touchers.
Facts. Retainer, listen, I was just thinking about this. I be thinking crazy, but it just backfired on Shannon because she tried to I know a lot of people missed it last night, but Shannon was trying to do her big one, right? So remember when her son came up, she kept trying to blame, mind y'all, she called Retina a pedo, in so many words, because she said that Retina posted her son. Mind y'all, when we had those lives back in December, Shannon posted a picture of her son on her backdrop with his shirt off in a mirror, and she said, "Monster." Something about how sexy my son is and how Monster wanted her son. So we played the clip on last night. Shannon then tried to play victim again after they held a 10-hour live, cussing us out and bashing us. She tried to say that we posted her son and how bad it was and blase blase. So I guess her turnaround was to try to post Florida man's news and then post a child, thinking that it was funny, like she was getting a leg back, but really in reality, bitch, you just fucking, it backfired on your ass because it wasn't cute or cool. Like you posted all those.
That's what I mean about her sexualizing everything. And that's literally, like, I have thought about this a lot, that why, like, just her behavior in that clip that we've all seen, why is she like this? This isn't normal. And if you really watch her, think about it. She literally sexualized her son in an aspect of like, look at this. You could never.
Do you think
this.
you can pull this? Yes. Oh my God.
And I wanted to just point something out, you guys. One, there has never been 1 ounce of proof that Shannon was a CO. Also, she could have worked at a jail. She could have been a CNA for that matter, or passed out medication like she claims to do, or claims whatever. I've heard other people talk about that. But there's never been 1 ounce of proof that I've heard of.
No, there's
I think, yeah, they pulled it up last night, Honeybee. That's why she crashed out, because we pulled up the facts on her. It was on the screen.
Proof?
Yeah, I don't know if it was her LinkedIn, whatever was shown last night about that, but if
and it said
also,
CO.
Yes, and there's also another document that I have that says she worked in the Texas State Correctional
Right, but I also worked at our county jail for 9 years, and I was not a CO.
Right. But
so my curious question was, had there been proof? If there was, I missed it.
But it was so many years ago, Regina. Wasn't that in the night? That was the early 2000 or 1990 something, because the dates that she did work there, they were very many years ago, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know how long it was ago, because
she could have been a cook in there.
I don't know.
Exactly. There's a lot of things she could have been. If I'm wrong, then I'll say I'm wrong. But I just kind of wanted to.
I don't know. There's a weird thing that says like who's blah blah blah, and it lists all her stuff. Like after she was a CO, she lived in Colorado, and was like a CNA and did some shit. And then but she tried to say that she worked in the facility in South Dakota, but she also tried to. Y'all remember that live she had with Crystal? When she said she was going back to doing what she loved and she was going back to be a badass, and Crystal said, well, I'll come up there and get in trouble so I can go see you there, or some shit like that. And I pointed that out when they had that live, that she was going to, what is she going to go back to work at the jail? There ain't no fucking way that if the police or the sheriff's department were getting calls about her last night with that stuff, that bitch has a job to go to on Monday, because she'd be put on administrative leave.
Right.
In that case, if she was, then it's going to be even uglier for her should any of these charges follow through. And that's what we can hope for.
That is good for her.
Does she still live in Texas?
No.
Oh, thank fucking God.
Regina, somebody in the comments said, could you let people know the information to the videos if they wanted to call in?
About 30 minutes. I need to take my medicine.
Could you let them know the information?
It's on my third video.
So if y'all go to Retina's third video on her page, you can get the information from there.
Her mom did address her working there too on that phone call.
Yeah.
Just real quick, I have a question. Do you guys remember? I don't remember how long ago it was, but we were watching her in a live brag about how when she was, I want to say in her 30s, that she hooked up with somebody that was 18.
I've heard that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crap.
I was
The
just
only
sitting here
thing
and
I was
y'all were.
going to say, Rutina, you remind. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
No, you're fine. There's a lag. You're fine.
Finish. Did you want to finish? Rutina reminded me of something.
Oh, you can go ahead real quick.
Okay. The reason that was the other reason I brought that up is when her mom made that statement on the phone. Her statement was, "Don't do you still work at the station?" So in my mind, knowing what I know and knowing where I've been, that didn't mean to me that she did.
Because
But that's why
there has been chitter chatter, which she had been a med pass at the county jail there, or so that's what recently. I don't know. So
okay, that was my question because that's what I wondered if she was that all along to begin with.
where's Crystal? She'll turn on her and tell us all.
Anyway, okay, I think that was it.
T, you okay up there? Because did I hear you say you got 30 minutes or there was somebody else?
No, I was telling my husband when I had to take my medicine.
Look, I'm all in your business. My bad. Go ahead, Sarah.
You're okay.
And I just want to remember everybody in this sensitive time and watching people flip on their friends and throw people under the bus. I have a firm fucking boundary with the people you fuck with, and if you want to hang out there, that's cool, but you won't play in my face, and I'll have my boundary set. So I'm just letting y'all know, I've already got screenshots today. So if you over in Mallory's kikiing it up and hanging out over there, I'm gonna have an issue. So just remember that just because they're flipping and switching, and she maybe today is saying the right things, don't mean she fucking has any leg to stand on in any of this.
Oh, she doesn't. She definitely doesn't. But I do agree. Watch how people move.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, if y'all want, so I think I saw a comment in the comment. I'm gonna finish playing that video for y'all too, but I want y'all to see.
All right, I'm gonna hop down.
The text message from Shannon. Retina, is this yours, girl? From Shannon, where she said she having a mental break. I know you fucking lying. I know you. Oh, wait.
I don't know. Am I nosy neighbor? Am I neighborhood watch? Am I Latina? I don't know. You'll never know.
Oh, my. I know y'all probably can't see it. Oh my God, hold on. It says, that Shannon, why are you reaching? Supposed to be out to me. I'm actually going through some shit right now. I know you may not care, but honestly, just stop right now. I'm on the verge of a mental breakdown. And the other person replied back and said, I haven't even done anything yet. Shannon says, I've been up all night, literally on the verge of losing it. So whoever you are, just please stop with this. And they said, you're in trouble now with the laughing emojis.
I don't know where that came from. But yeah, let's all cue the text message where she said,
was from April 15th, y'all. So that was today.
Go live and tell them that I'm back. I'm back because I had a mental breakdown because of them. Cue that text message.
I'm fucking hollering. They just did it for me. Shannon, the audacity.
That's what I said. What we're not going to do is use this excuse today. Not today, bitch. I am the last person that's going to give two fucks about yours.
Absolutely agree.
That's just me. No, it doesn't. I even got a nap in, Michael.
I can promise you that Shannon didn't mean anything by it, right? Shannon meant no harm on any of this situation. She meant nothing by it. It wasn't, it was actually an accident, and let me tell you something.
An accident? Is she referring to last night?
Yeah, Retina. Yeah, this from her live
I'm not
earlier.
going to be involved in any of that because let me explain
You
something.
should unplug her back and take a nap too.
I'm well aware of how it goes with the situation.
Now, Liz,
with
this from earlier.
DCH, however you guys call it, CPS. I am well aware of how it goes. Thank you for tapping that screen. I'm well aware of how exploitation goes. I'm well aware of how anything goes. But I promise you, it was not done on purpose. I promise you, whatever, we're 18 plus. Some lives are 21 and plus. If you didn't like what you saw, stop streaming. Stop streaming Shannon, right? And she needs to understand, people need to understand, yes, we are watching it, right? We're in the mix of it. We were all in all, but I can promise you.
Mind you, she was in the box.
You that Shannon didn't mean anything by it, right? Shannon meant no harm on any of this situation.
It was an accident.
It was an accident and meant no harm to say, Florida man, is this all you packing? No harm done, right? Because it didn't involve her and her fucking duck.
It was actually an accident.
I just wanted y'all to hear that. Hold up.
Let me tell you something. It wasn't, it was actually an accident. And let me tell you something.
Oh my Jesus.
I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing because Bernadette, all of them are backpedaling today. It is crazy how they acted yesterday, but today everybody crying.
So it's okay to talk about Florida man and make a dig at him, right, Bernadette? But you want to cry because I said you got duct tape on your back and you had your solar panel charged?
That part.
Right? You had a crash out for 2 days about everything Rutina said, to the point that you told people in somebody's live that I can't raise my own children.
You did, and yes, that was from
Bernie, remember that you can't sit and be okay with other people getting dogged and then cry when it happens to you. Energy for energy, babes.
Right? Oh yeah, they all straight backpedaling. They're
gonna happen.
They all scattering like roaches.
Yeah, Bernie, do you know what could possibly happen or will happen with you being a mandated reporter and you didn't report it?
She is a mandated reporter, right, T? Bernadette, she a mandated reporter, right? Yep. Okay, she a CNA mandated reporter, a hospice nurse, she an astronaut, a judge, a police officer,
EMT.
Got her own business. Construction. She drive forklifts. She got a CDL.
Heavy equipment operator.
Oh yeah, a lawyer too.
A mechanic.
She part of the cartel. They gang. Jesus, and it goes.
A weightlifter.
Oh, and let's not forget ballet.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish playing the clip, y'all. What's a class is trying to say something? I was gonna finish the clip so y'all can finish hear what they were saying.
Didn't she do cosmetology too?
She did, and I think she was a dentist too. I forgot about that.
A dancer.
Yeah,
the ballet.
Well, she hasn't claimed lot lizard yet.
Oh, and she unalived the eagle yesterday. Let's not forget that, y'all. She unalived the animal.
Yeah, she's that bald eagle.
I didn't realize I was up here. Sorry, I was making dinner. But while I'm up here, I think it's funny that Leather and Lace goes, "Who do y'all think you are? Who do y'all think you are?" Well, if you recall, Leather and Lace, you wanted to come over here and you wanted to get all these people's approvals by doing all the phone dumps and apologizing and, obtaining grace from all these folks because you wanted to be a changed human being and you wanted to do what's right and you wanted to really start doing what's right on this app. Well, that took a turn for the worse like it did last time you tried the same thing by getting in with anti-scam and making friends and pretending like you're this great person. It always ends in this. When will you ever learn?
It didn't work this time. And see it, and you right. It didn't work this time. And if y'all didn't know, Leather and Lace them still associated with SP and Jen So Strong, whatever they is. They've been getting a lot of back end information from them. SP was in Bernadette chat the other day, Southern Pride, and Jen So Strong. So they definitely be hanging with some wild people.
Yep.
And the amount of times.
It's like, sorry, Sassy. I mean, Classy.
You're fine.
I'm sorry. SP has been Bernie's informant.
The amount of times that woman threatens to sue people is
Did you hear
the amount of times.
My question is how's she suing so many people when you had 3 bankruptcies in 7 years? How are you affording that bill?
Yeah,
That's
she's
crazy.
got that free lawyer.
How it works? I
just cannot.
I just
It's
need
the same with the dude that came to her work, right? Or her husband's work. You know, they were such good people because they didn't prosecute him. You know, good and goddamn well, if that actually was true, they would have prosecuted. Well, the guy actually worked there too, so what are you prosecuting?
He worked there, and
prosecuting?
they had doxed him before that.
Yep, 100% doxed him. And got their licks back.
Let's not forget Bernadette said she got the FBI involved too now. She do got cyber crime, and she said that in one of her lives.
I'm still waiting on the to get arrested. I'm still waiting on the getting served and the docket number or the case number for the charges that she put on me.
Wicked, I've had an FBI agent watching me since 2023 coming to get me. So I'm still waiting.
Same.
Damn.
Don't hold your breath.
I need everybody to really remember, though, one last thing, that Bernie is a hummingbird whisperer. Remember that.
Look, Bernie is a protected party, just like that eagle she took out. There you go, T. Yep, she's
And then let's not forget, y'all, in that same live that Shannon posted that picture of her son and that she claimed that Retina posted of her son. Let's not forget that same live. Megan had Retina's personal information in her backdrop during this same live that they was holding. Had her mugshot and I think some stuff out the paper posted on her backdrop inside this same live. That she lied and said that somebody else posted her son, which she was the one posting.
She did. And I have questions of that even being her son, to be honest. I don't believe it is her son.
And who the fuck knows? Well, I don't think any of us would probably ever get a real fucking answer about that unless one of them fucking turn on her.
That's fair.
Honestly, I just want to let you know, everybody, when you're ready to throw Shannon under the bus, my DMs are open if I don't follow you.
Mine as well.
Same here.
Same here. So she took all her accounts down?
That's what somebody said. I saw that. I didn't even go to look. I'm gonna finish playing the.
Yes, no mofo on here. I mean, they can think they bullying me. They ain't bullying me. Fuck that. They have to actually bother me to bully me.
All right, so wages now, right now. How long before she comes back, does an apology tour, or makes up an excuse?
I can't wait for the Retina I'm sorry video again. Retina.
I give it possibly a week.
Listen,
2 weeks at the most.
She's apologized to me at least 4 occasions I have documentation of, and I've never accepted one apology because fuck you, I knew you were going to do the same shit. Just like it wasn't too long, Smash was streaming her, and she's like, or Tina, you know, everybody makes mistakes and I don't judge you for your past. Bitch, how many times you throw that up? The first thing you get pissed off at me.
I've heard her throw your past up to your face. I don't know how many fucking times.
It's a
Last
go-to.
night. They did it last night. You didn't hear them over there calling a scammer. She called Lieutenant. Y'all didn't hear all the shit talking they was doing last night.
Yeah, she was going to have a whole awareness live on me, and I was going to lose all the support because she was going to expose me. I was trembling last night in fear.
Shaking. I would never post my adult child on here and then go, would you pull that or can you pull that or whatever the fuck she said. That is so wild beyond.
I said this last night. My son is 21 years old. I don't even have a picture of my son like that in my phone. I'm a mother. I don't have no picture of my son with his shirt and no mirror. That's a picture you sent to your girlfriend or something. That's not nothing that I got in my phone on my son, and I'm not posting it on her talking about I bet you can't get this. Like, come on now.
Mine's 23. Mine's 23.
Yeah.
And I would never have a picture with his shirt off.
Ever. Never.
You really look
I
like
never
got that off of a TikTok, whether it's his or not. That wasn't a photo like sent to her. That was like some dude posting at the gym, and whether her son or not, that's where it came from. Because there's a TikTok, the little thing you can see on the side of that if you zoom it in.
But even if you, let's just say that's
yeah.
even his
Let's
Facebook.
see.
Let's just say that's a Facebook profile photo. Let's just say that the fact that you took it off there and was like, oh, this is a good photo. I'm a share and make it that way. Do you know, like you put it out there for people to go, ooh,
think
that
like
looks
that?
good. In your mind, you said that to yourself. This is a good looking photo of my kid. What?
That's what I can't get past. Like, listen, I have two daughters.
I can't.
24 and 19. Never, ever would I say, listen, and if anybody ever said anything like that about one of my kids, it'd be a fight, okay? Never would I say, I bet you can't get my kid. You know what I mean? Never. That's disgusting.
Right. How sexy and fine he is, and you can't pull it.
I'll say I'll be the first to tell you, my girls are beautiful.
Right, and I'm gonna say my son handsome, baby. Who? Yeah, son.
But
is
that's
fine, but I
it.
ain't
I'm
gonna
not
be
gonna
on
say,
her.
well, no, hell no.
But we're gonna
I ain't gonna be on her trying to play him, auction him off to nobody. Talk about some. I bet you can't get him. Like, come on now, you a mama first anyway. Like, what type of parent? Like, come on, that ain't cool. Who raised?